I'm gonna keep bugging you, Donald Trump, until you send me to a distant land. Send me to Lebanon. I've studied the language, I can speak Aramaic fluently. Shalom lek Donald Trump. Melia taibutu marana mekum barak tuad beneshe wambaraku firu dab karsek marani. Mishiho. Okay, not too fluently. Oh, March Donald Trump. Made al hood kashef lafen and hitoye, hushoab shotro, dmar. And, Japanese. Megumi. Ofu Adusai. Donald Trump. Shua. Anatatachai totomani. Remasu Shua. Anatawo Erabi. Shukufukushi. Anatanoko Yesumo Shukufuku. Sarimashita. Kamino Hahasai. Donaldis triumphant. Watashichi Chino Tamani. Momoshio Mu Kairu Tokimo Inoktai Kudasai. Jarusalu. Nelly pleut de grâce le Seigneur est avec vous êtes bénis entre toute la famille Jésus. La fleurie de vos centres est bénie. That was Canadian French. Can't really speak very good French, but Canadian French. Some guy from Canada taught me. And let's not forget, what else? Ecclesiastical Latin. This goes out to the Blessed Virgin Mary. Ave Regina Celorum, Ave Domina Angelorum, Salve Radix, Salve Porta, Ex qua mundo lux exorta, Gaude Virgo gloriosa, Super omnes speciosa, Vale o Vale de Cora, et pro nobis Christum exora. There's actually a lot more where that came from. I used to know Russian. It's like Radui Sea Maria Blagodati. Okay. There's more where that comes from. I can learn languages really easy. Just send me to North Korea. I don't know any North Korean. Just drop me off in Pyongyang if you don't like me. I will be your slave, which means I will obey you. I will take a vow of obedience to you, which means if you command me to go jump out of a plane in North Korea without a parachute, facing certain death, I'll do it for you. I'll be your kamikaze pilot. I will go on suicide missions for you. But first, you have to let me hold. Before you send me jumping off a plane in North Korea, since I am Spider-Man, you've got to let me hold the most venomous spider in the world before I jump off that plane. Because I want to take that opportunity to be like Steve Irwin and die doing what I love. But I want to see what I'm very confident in my ability to handle spiders, and spiders are really nice to me, and I've never had them bite me without me having to force them to bite me. So I think I would love to hold the most venomous spider in the world. You know, like the scriptures say that those who believe in Christ will hold venomous serpents. Well, I'm not so into venomous serpents. I like serpents, I like snakes, but I like spiders because spiders are creepy. Snakes aren't really that creepy. They're just like this kind of shoelace looking thing that slithers around on its belly. And you know, spiders on the other hand, they've got those 8 eyes and they've got those fangs and they've got the 8 legs and they've got the hair, and spiders are some creepy shit, but I just love them. They were the scariest thing in the world, my greatest fear, and it was euphoric overcoming that fear. I was afraid of black people, so I lost my virginity to a black girl, and I've overcome that fear. I'd love to die by the hands of a black person. I'd love to die by the hands of a Muslim. I'm afraid of Muslims, so I went to a mosque drunk. And they're like, you sit in the back of the mosque. I smell alcohol in your breath. And I lied to him, and I said, no, I didn't drink. And then I changed my story and said, oh, well, I drank hours ago, many hours ago. But I enjoyed praying at that mosque more than I enjoyed going to church because it was scary. felt like I was in the presence of something dangerous. Donald Trump, I know I'm annoying, but I'm going to keep annoying you. I'm going to keep annoying you until you give me a mission. I'm going to keep contacting the White House until you make me your obedient slave, your obedient servant. I can recruit other servants. We can get some beautiful girls in thongs, and they'll march with guns. I love women in bikinis with machine guns. The Israeli Defense Force girls. They're so beautiful. When you Google women in bikinis, they're almost all Israeli Defense Force girls. And Israel's this little tiny country, but they're so famous because the women there like to show off their body. And that's wonderful because it's in the Middle East where women wear burqas and stuff. But those Israeli Defense Force girls make up like half of that Israeli military. And that is the most powerful military in the world. They kick ass. They carry those weapons and they are deadly, very deadly. And they're fascist. They're just not the right kind of fascist yet. They need to introduce Shintoism, and Israeli Shintoism would be pretty damn cool. But we need Israel to be like this Jewish theocracy, not this secular thing that it's been. Fascism truly is spiritual. Just read the doctrine of fascism. It has to be spiritual to be fascism. So Israel is it's fascist in so many ways. However, I mean, it's a militaristic place where everyone is drafted. At the age of like 18, everyone's drafted into the military. That's quite a fascist procedure, but it's not, or protocol, but it's not spiritual. It's not a spiritual place. It's not a religious place. We need to support Israel. We need to have that alliance in the Middle East, but we need to somehow get them to be spiritual, be religious, be austere. That's what Benito Mussolini says in the Doctrine of Fascism. He wrote that doctrine. He said, the life of a fascist is religious and austere. And as the Bolsheviks seek to efface God from the hearts of man, the fascist seeks to restore God to the hearts of man and defend God. Donald Trump, you are the future of fascism. You, Donald Trump. I've got more to say to you. I'm going to annoy the living shit out of you. Happy birthday.